Here's a wonderful idea that comes to us from a place where people wear shoes that are made of wood. A Roman Catholic bishop in the Netherlands says people of all faiths should start calling God Allah in order to ease relations with Muslims. Bishop Tiny Muskens told a Dutch television station he spent 8 years in Indonesia where Christian priests use the word Allah while celebrating Mass. And he says, quoting now, Allah is a very beautiful word for God. Shouldn't we all say that from now on we will name God Allah? What does God care what we call him? Unquote. Since he's a Catholic bishop, why wouldn't he suggest the opposite, that all the Muslims start calling Allah God? There isn't a lot of support for this idea in the Netherlands. Wonder why. It's a country with about 1 million Muslims. A survey in the biggest selling newspaper there found that 92% of those polled disagreed with Bishop Tiny. The chairman of the Protestant Church in the Netherlands said he welcomed attempts to, quote, create more dialogue, but added that calling God Allah does no justice to Western identity, and he sees no benefit from it. This isn't the first time this goofy bishop has made headlines. He once said that the hungry were entitled to steal bread, and he advocated condom use to prevent AIDS. So here's the question. A Dutch Catholic bishop says people of all faiths should call God Allah in order to ease tensions with Muslims. How much sense does that make? Email caffertyfile@cnn.com or go to cnn.com/caffertyfile.
Should be some good ones on this, Jack, I think, don't you?
Let's hope. I need this game.
Yeah, all right.
The question this hour, there is a Catholic bishop in the Netherlands who says people of all faiths should call God Allah in order to ease tensions with Muslims. And our question is, how much sense does that make? Lee writes from Palacios, Texas, if this Dutch Catholic dude believes the Western world calling God by the name of Allah will ease tensions with the Islamic world, he needs a dose of reality. An educated, well-fed, and socially secure Muslim will do more for peace than trying to appease him with political correctness. Iris in Saugatuck, Michigan, better yet, Jack, why don't we call out all faiths for what they truly are, myths, and abolish them once and for all? The world would be a much safer place for it. Ancient cultures practiced polytheism, many gods. Modern cultures practice monotheism, one God. It appears we're getting closer to the truth as time progresses. God doesn't exist. Caitlin in Fredericksburg, Virginia, the bishop, it seems, is only trying to help heal the deep wounds from the Jewish-Christian-Muslim conflict that's been going on for centuries. The fact is, Jews, Christians, and Muslims worship the same God and link their lineage back to the same man, Abraham. I'm sure he was only trying to bring out the similarities between the religions rather than the differences. Michael in Michigan writes, Mr. Cafferty, if people want to ease tensions with the Muslim community, all we have to do is act like the Christians we say we are. As a matter of fact, that would ease tensions with the whole world. Mike in Minnesota, this must be the Dutch version of Al Sharpton. He makes about as much sense. And Stan in Muncie, Pennsylvania, I have a good idea. Why not start calling ham corned beef in order to improve relations with the Jewish people? If you didn't see your email here, you can go to cnn.com/Caffertyfile. I like that one. We post more of them online along with video clips of the Cafferty file.
Yeah, semantics is important, isn't it?
If you say so.
All right, thank you, Jack.